Yeah,
Be a player.
stuff is happening. Stuff is
Be a
happening in
player.
that campaign.
Be a player in that campaign.
He's not
Not
dating.
intentionally.
There may be undertones with another PC. Yeah,
Our
it's a whole thing.
It says our stream is live but unstable, and that is honestly, that's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's
Yeah.
just our group.
Are you describing the stream or the players?
Either way.
Oh, everyone can hear us. Everyone can hear us again.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, hello everyone.
No idea where, like, Doku's back on screen, but he's not there. His wall is, but not him.
Yeah, talking about his problems with frames dropping earlier. I mean, his pictures are there, but there's no problems.
Well, there's no frames. The pictures don't have frames, so obviously he's dropped more frames than he told us.
What's the frame, bandit?
Oh,
I love this group so much.
I do too.
Oh, so do I.
Good moments in this campaign. This has been a very fun campaign.
Honestly.
It honestly has.
Oh.
I can't believe we've been doing this campaign for like what, 2-3 years now.
3 years come October.
Yeah, it'll be 3 years in October.
I was so full of life and youth when we started.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
What? There's no way.
Oh my god, you guys!
A broken bitch when we started.
What did you say, Ray? I mean, Sharice, I'm tired, brain.
You didn't hear it?
Sorry, I only heard like the last part of it.
Yeah, so can you tell Doku what you said?
That was a broken bitch when we started.
You were like a cat. You just needed a bit to warm up.
We'll go with that. 2 seconds from fighting everyone. That's everything that moved.
Pretty much.
Uh,
Oh, I started showing Harry the quarry.
Nice.
How are you liking it, Harry?
Sorry?
How are you liking it?
Well, I think we got about half an hour in before I needed sleepy times, but I mean, so far it's good.
Yeah, we got all the way
don't
through
like the
Until
police
Dawn.
officer.
The policeman is in the first scene. So scary. I also what was it? The L word? Lesbians? We're lost, Max. And yes, it's the Jacksepticeye run.
There's some
God.
moments in those games that are just really well written, and I just, yeah, it's so funny.
Did anyone see the was the Until Dawn movie? Did it come out?
I think
I haven't
so.
seen it yet. I've heard
Yeah.
people rip it apart, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm willing to give it a shot. They just shouldn't have named it Until Dawn.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, like, I'm sorry, you can't. It's such a good game, and it's such a choice-based game. I don't understand how you could do it in a movie and give it justice.
Yeah. Maybe they've done it like they did with Black Mirror's Boulder Dash, where you've got like the multiple choice endings. That could have been interesting, but because then that would just go back into the whole you choose the outcome, you choose who lives, who dies, who tells your story. But yeah, just having it as like a single ending, as a single ending, just doesn't really work. I don't think.
Yeah, the thing is, they could have done they could have done a multiple choice ending because people like Markiplier have done that with like Markiplier in Space, Heist with Markiplier, that kind of multiple choice thing. However, then they couldn't sell it as a movie and make that type of money off of it.
No, they couldn't.
I love that man.
I just don't like it when I like when they make movies out of video games. I just don't like it when they slaughter them. They just take everything that you loved about the game and they're like, we're gonna ignore everything you loved.
Assassin's
Put
Creed.
his name on it and then say, love it. And you're just like,
you know,
no, you understand the heart of this game. You don't understand why people liked it.
I'm gonna be so real. I don't think they could mess up House of Ashes.
No. Oh
Is
gosh.
that the one you're saying you really don't like?
So bad. It had
problem came in-
potential. It had such
Great
potential.
concept. The problem came in is that a lot of the dialogue choices it had for certain scenes in the game didn't line up with the choices you made. So like a character would die, like literally the one in the playthroughs, like a character died, and so this girl, this military lady,
Spoilers.
was married.
Spoiler warning for House of Ashes.
Spoiler warning
if
for-
that's necessary, I guess.
I don't know. So military lady is married to this other dude. But they've been
Who's
separated
also in
due
the
to
military.
military. Who's also in the military.
Yeah.
They've been separated due to military stuff. So she starts having an affair with a different military dude. So the affair dude and her, they were having this whole affair, and then her husband comes back into the picture for this mission, and they're all three together. And so the husband doesn't know she's having the affair. Then she eventually tells him she's having the affair. Husband dies during this playthrough, and so then she has this whole confrontation thing. But because of like the you know how the in these games there's like these like little emotional things, and like you can affect characters' relationships with each other and stuff throughout the game. The thing made it. The thing made it so her and the affair guy weren't going to end up together. So the dialogue had it so I just can't leave my husband. Girl, your husband's dead. You know he's dead. Why are you
watched him? You watched him drop into the abyss. Like
your husband has left you in every sense of the way.
So it was just like things like that. It was like the concept was great, and I liked the general game. But the problem is there was a bunch of little things like that where you're just like, what do you mean? There was not continuity at all with it. Like I can forgive some lack of continuity, but for things like that one was the one that got to me, where I was just like, okay, I get.
Also,
you were. No,
they were like trying to mix aliens and vampires.
Yeah, and that was weird.
It didn't quite work. Like I can see like either idea would have worked in its own way, but then they tried to have it together. I will say Ashley Tisdale did a great job playing the military lady.
He did a fantastic job at that role.
She did a great job. Like, but House of Ashes, and the thing is, that's one of the more recent ones, which is why I'm so hard on it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, you had the Quarry and Until Dawn, which have such great storylines, great concepts, well done game. And you had House of Ashes.
Man of Medan was okay.
Man of Medan was okay. Like, it was not bad.
Like, it was eh. And then,
what was it? The Hope one?
Little Hope. I liked Little Hope.
Little Hope.
Not a lot of people like that one.
It was a psychological one.
But I liked it. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was good. Yeah,
I liked Little Hope.
Okay.
The parallel storytelling in Little Hope was very good. But then for them to go from that to House of Ashes and be like, this is an improvement. No, it didn't.
No, it wasn't.
Apologies for the delay. I should
Hi,
be
no worries. How's your Wi-Fi?
The problem is I'm hardline in. So like the fact that I'm having issues with the hardline, I'm like, that means my modem is just pooping itself. It's S-ing the bed, so to speak. So it's kind of a modem issue, unfortunately. The Wi-Fi on the phone dies, and then all of a sudden it's just like, and the rest of it dies. I'm still not doing amazingly. I'm not dropping frames anymore. And the internet's doing better, but my Discord seems to be lagging. So is music working for you guys and everything still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear the music.
Music's working fine now.
And how long's it been up?
It's been live for a little bit. I just don't know if they could hear us.
9 minutes and 14 seconds.
Dang.
We stalled for time by talking about the supermassive games.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you. Yeah, I was messing around with my other computer because that's closer to the router, and I didn't want to do it here and then like do a flush and then not get reconnected. So I was on a different computer.
No worries. Me and Charisse have seen every supermassive game but one. I still need to find recordings of that one we missed.
Which one did we miss?
I don't remember the name, but I remember seeing it in that ranked video. Remember I sent you that ranked video where they didn't make the quarry as high as it should have been?
Yeah, oh yes. And then we were like,
I will
where
fight
was
them
this
on that.
game? Where was this game?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember what the
The
name of the
Devil
game
Inside,
was.
amazing game. Amazing
Devil
game.
Inside was fun. Oh no, it's the Devil Inside the one that went ah.
Ah.
Okay. So where were we up then? Where were we? Was it Kiddos? Yes.
Yeah, I was about to fire the arcade cannon.
You were shooting a cannon. That's right. Go for it.
Okay, so unfortunately it's a very low save. It's a Dex 15
Ooh,
for
okay.
her.
Ooh. Wait. Maybe? Hold on. Oh, okay. Whew, 17. It was a low roll for me.
Ah. Anyway, so let's see. 5, 21. 28, 32. 32 halved. 16?
Which
16.
type did you fire?
It's the one she's resistant fire.
Okay, so fire.
So it's with it being halved because of this save, it's 16.
Okay. Perfect.
Not as much damage as I want, but
Damage is damage.
damage is damage.
Still got a lot to go through,
Yeah.
so.
Alright, and my character's just gonna go boop 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 boop. Not teleporting.
Alright. Would that be your turn?
That'll be my turn. That was my movement and action, because that's my movement and action, so.
Okay. It's the dragon's turn then. So you hear kind of idle chatter from the dragon in your ear, Leah. But I don't think with an order it knows necessarily what to do. Did you want to try to talk back to see if it will initiate anything?
I would love to. I'm just gonna tell it to attack Lolth.
You get a feeling of sadness over the link, and you can tell that he doesn't want to. But let's see what he does. Ooh, I found an even cooler picture of him.
Ooh.
So hold on.
Oh, yay.
Oh, let's have a look at this picture.
Feel like this is gonna be horrific.
Whoa.
Oh boy,
Actually
hot.
cooler.
Oh, that's
Actually,
kind
I
of
like
cool.
this better. Hi, buddy.
I'm ready to
This
kill
is
it.
good. I can you can be a pet. You can be a pet if you just stop trying to kill us.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
I changed the art, and
You
of
literally
course,
sound like the child.
Cedar empathizes with it instantly. You're like, it's
Can I
cute
pet that
enough now. Okay.
Hey, at least this one isn't a serial killer.
For the love of all that is holy.
You will never live this down.
No.
You will never ever live this down.
So that's on recharge though. Okay. So you actually see it go up to Lolth and actually make a big sweeping strike with its tail. You realize now there's a stinger at the end that's leaking a little bit of poison, and he smacks the back of her head with his full ability. He doesn't pull the punches on the blow, but you know he's capable of more. And yeah, he hits her. Ooh, with a 30, he hits her. And he did that because he doesn't need to get closer to her. He actually did it from where it's at, because its tail is like a 15-foot range. So she's hit, and is she poisoned? No, she's immune. So, okay, still takes the damage from it though. So 3d6. I'll let you roll it because you're in charge of him. Roll me 3d6 plus 7 piercing.
Love it. Okay. 7, so 14.
Okay, so 14 damage, just straight stabbed in to like one of her arms that's actually like holding Gail's body. Or wait, Leah's body. It
Oh,
makes
okay.
a strike.
I was like, I
and-
thought she dropped
She did
Gale onto
drop
the
Gale.
ground.
He's paralyzed. He wasn't going anywhere. And yeah, so it attacks the one of the arms that's holding you, and kind of like an attempt to maybe release you a little bit. So since the poison just auto fails, I'll say you can have a plus to your save on the next thing to try to see if you can get away from the grapple.
Love it.
Like a bonus die. And she takes damage. And so that'll bring us to Cedar, who will take
Oh,
at the start of your turn 10 damage.
okay.
And now you may go.
I no longer have haste,
haste.
right? Okay.
No, because I didn't recast it yet.
I'm gonna run around to here, and I'm going to start hitting Lolth with my sword because I hate her. I will be aiming for tendons and hamstring. By the way, just for flavor reference. Okie dokie. So we've got 27, 31, 25, and 18.
3 hit.
Nice. Where are the dice I need? You said 3?
Yep.
Nice. All right, we have 16, 14, and 13.
And types again.
43.
Just slashing?
Slashing, and also slashing.
Alright, you're chipping away. You actually see a little bit of blood from wounds. They're not automatically healing like they were previously. So, for the first time, you actually see damage of the flesh and carapace that seems to remain.
Good.
And that is my turn.
Alright. Gale... This will actually be your final round of paralysis. So you are paralyzed. You don't know it yet, but you can actually feel some feelings start to return to your hands.
Oh. I would like to use any feeling I have to just sort of slowly and steadily flip off the bird.
What did I do?
Right.
I flip off the cedar.
That's awesome.
Roll a performance
right
for
there.
me.
A performance?
Yeah.
Sure, I would love to as soon as my D&D Beyond loads up.
Can he get advantage because Leah's like cheering him on when she sees what he's doing?
No, but he depending on how his roll, he may give Leah a nice bonus die as well.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, that is a 17.
Nice. Okay. So Leah. Leah, who is... Oh no, it's Ohm that's grabbed right now. Okay.
Right.
So Leah, you can have a +6 on your next roll because you actually
Hell
see
yeah.
your buddy going, using his only shred of strength and movement in his body to be defiant. It kind of gives you a nice rally.
Yeah.
And then as for the other, Won't get advantage, but I will say you'll get a bonus die on that too. We'll resolve it in just a minute, because that is a strength save. So I'll give you a +6 on your strength save for the embrace on Ohm's next turn as well.
Okay. So I'm assuming it's Dana's turn now?
It will be Dana's turn.
Okay. Dana is just gonna start wailing on Lolth, but I've been waiting to do this. All 3 hits are going to burn 1 charge each of the Blood Fury tattoo, adding 4d6 necrotic to every hit.
Okay.
That's a bad roll. Ooh, that's a 19. So we have a 24, a 31, and a dirty 30.
Okay. Okay, perfect. They'll all hit for now.
Perfect. Oh wait, right, you want to. So that is. Alright, do you mind taking down notes of the damage types?
Sure.
19 slashing total.
Okay.
And then. Which one? $21 psychic.
Okay.
Mm, 14 radiant. And another 10 slashing from the mimic attacks.
Okay.
And then, you know what, I'm just gonna, yep. I'll just do that 6 times. Okay. And 49.
All right.
And does the necrotic do anything?
It does. Not as much as
Okay.
you'd imagine, but it still
Because
does.
I heal for half.
Okay, so you heal for half?
Yes.
So it was halved.
Okay.
As a resistance.
So I
49,
heal for 12.
Yeah, so you'd heal for 12.
Okay.
What was halved?
Everything.
The damage was halved, and then my healing was halved again.
Or which type of damage?
The necrotic, the 49.
Figured.
You said weird?
I said I figured.
Oh, okay.
I haven't cast a necrotic spell yet, but I was figuring she was resistant to it.
So she is looking more wounded for sure. Like I said, the first set of wounds that she got from Strix actually kept and didn't just get through the carapace and heal the carapace. And then with your flurry of attacks and damage, even not doing the amount of damage you'd imagine them doing, they are still definitely taking a toll. And so overwhelming her is probably the play, right?
And then that is Dana's turn. for Ohm's turn, she is going to bonus action.
You have to strength
use.
save.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
You said I get a +6?
Yeah, it's at disadvantage, but you get a D6 inspiration.
Okay. 13.
With the D6 added?
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay. Do I still get to move, like, to do something?
I'll give you a bonus action depending on what it is.
I'm going to use Otherworldly Recovery, which is one of my abilities, to recover 50% of my health.
Nice.
Love it.
As a bonus action? Let's see.
Yeah. Or sorry, it's called Unearthly Recovery.
Oh yeah, because I was like, unearthly. I was like, that's not a... Oh, it's your 18th level. That's why
Yep.
I'm like... Heal themselves back to half of their hit point maximum as a bonus action when they have fewer than half their hit points remaining. Okay, so you basically just heal to your halfway point.
No. It says once per long rest as a bonus action, when you have fewer than half your hit points, you can regain half your hit points. So I can regain 101.
I have a different verbiage. I have them heal themselves back to half of their hit point maximum. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. It's a 10-point hit. It's a 10-point difference, so whatever.
No worries. It might be a 6e rule, or the 6th rule versus a
No,
5e.
this is built in 5e.
As a bonus action, if fewer than half your hit points, you regain number of hit points equal to half your hit point maximum. Ah, so there's just a lot of arguments online of what that means. Equal to half of your hit point maximum. So do you regain that one or regain 2 half? Okay.
Because on D&D Beyond, it says directly that I regained 101 hit points.
Oh, okay. We'll let that happen then. I found World Anvil. World Anvil has it spelled out the same way as D&D Beyond, and that's kind of my Bible. So
yeah.
I will. Pardon the term. But I will. I'll go ahead and allow it that way.
Awesome. But I don't get an action.
Or you are still very restrained. Yeah.
Okay.
Since this is just a recovery spell.
Yeah.
It's a self recovery as a kind of like a feat or whatever, right? I'll let it
right.
happen. Because of what it is. But yeah, no, you are still very much restrained. And
that's fine.
If you tried to talk, she would cover your mouth and rip your teeth out.
Alright. But then those are my turns.
Okay.
Just shut up. Shut up. No, you don't get to speak today. Hush.
I'm just imagining like Angel Dust going, shut up! Just shut up!
Okay, so you are still pissing her off, though. So, let me double check. So... Those are her base. Okay. She's going to smile at you. And just be like, so you like casting spells?
Oh dear.
And you're gonna feel the exact same thing Gale felt as her soft, actually very moisturized like lips. Like it's actually pleasant if it wasn't for the searing pain that follows. She's going to kiss your lips.
Okay.
And let's see here. So you are restrained though, so you are not. So I'm gonna roll the attack roll though, because it still does hurt. Yeah, it did 18 base, so plus 15.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so you definitely feel it. How do I want to play this one? What's your weakest? So there's your poison. No, she's not going to make you do anything, though. This is just going to be a poison. So give me a constitution on the first one.
Okay. 28.
Okay, so half as much, which is fine. So 8 poison.
Okay.
And 3 d12s. Oh, I dropped one. That's right. I was like, where are my d12s?
The cats.
Yeah. That's 14.
I'm a cat.
Ooh. 24 plus 7, so 28 damage on the first kiss.
Okay. Like 28 total or 28 after that other 12?
So it was 8 poison, 28
Yes.
Piercing.
Okay. Alright.
And then, let's see. Does she want to kiss you 2 more times? Or does she want to be a dick? No, because I need to use that at least once. Do I, though? Yeah, let's take away some of your hope. Because the dragon...
Hi.
No.
I'm sorry, Doku, what did you just say?
What?
What did you just say?
What did I say about what? I'm saving it so she can regain hit points later? Yeah, that's fine. She could just half her action and recover hit points. It's hilarious. But it's a legendary action, so I don't know if I want to spend it. Yeah, she doesn't like you right now. 2 more. 2 more attacks. So nat 20 on the first. 29 on the, no, whoop, that was a 19. So 19 plus 15 on the second.
I'm going to subtle spell silvery barbs that the nat 20.
Instantaneous. Verbal. Okay, so yeah, it's just verbal then, so that'll actually... that's fine.
But also with it being subtle spelled, it's not even verbal, it just happens.
Okay. Still hits.
Cause yeah. Well, I'm fine with it hitting, I just didn't want it to be a nat 20.
Yeah. So, then damage. I need to organize my dice. I'm all over the place.
That's so real.
There we go. 16 plus 12. 18, so 28 plus 7. I'll do 28 first. 12. 18. So 28. 18. 16.
Is that damage or hit?
That's just damage.
Okay.
So how much was that?
28, 18, 16. That is 46, 62.
So plus 21.
I'm out.
Okay. So you just see Lolth holding Ohm, kissing him, or her. Ohm is never mind. Kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just going ham on the kisses, and you see Lolth actually slip a little tongue into the mouth. And
Sorry.
as she pulls her mouth away, you see Ohm go completely limp as her saliva is just green with poison and acid.
Why?
As Ohm's body just goes limp, and she drops Ohm right on top of Gale.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
And yeah, so go ahead and roll me 2 more constitutions.
Yep. Nat 20 and 24.
Okay. So
Why is he dropping on top of Gale?
because you're waking up. And I'm petty.
But do you have to keep punishing me for my actions?
You have to keep describing.
So
or lack thereof?
So you took 2 more sources of damage, which I think puts you down to 1 dying box.
Okay.
So you have 1 chance.
Okay.
Okay. And that was Lolth. Kidus, you're up.
Okay.
Get her.
Gail, would you be able to heal home? Or
I can't move until my next round.
okay. That sucks.
I can flip the bird. I can't heal right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can make it. 5. Or not. Hold on. 1. Go around this thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Crap. I'll be here 6. So I guess I'm just gonna have to use up one of my teleports. Teleport and 4th level cure wounds. Literally, she just kind of like teleports and goes, oh, just like cure wounds
Teleports.
On Ohm.
Clear.
on Ohm.
Okay.
So 4d8.
That leaves you with only like level 3, 2, and 1 spell slots now, right?
Yep.
And I think that was also your final teleport.
No, I think it does, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
I don't like that, but
Yeah. And
I hate 10 plus.
and you're all clumped up with a void behind you and a Lolth and a dragon in front of you. This is like the most precarious situation. I love it.
10
What if
plus
you stopped?
18 plus 5, 23.
Alright, so Ohm, you're up.
Okay.
But your concentration is no longer there.
Right.
Okay. And you just feel icked.
Am I paralyzed or?
No. It was the spiders that did the paralyzing.
Okay.
You feel a little bit of love though. Like you
yeah.
feel like embraced and recognized.
Oh yeah.
And for the first time, you feel like someone actually just accepted you for you. You know.
Yeah. Oh.
As a fellow evil enthusiast, you actually might, have a spiritual bond you don't realize yet.
Yeah.
Not do that.
I don't like it.
No. I don't like the fact that one of the characters is getting off on evil.
Stop talking, all of you.
I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me keep going, Rain, because Cedar's face was just more and more disgusted the more I was talking, and it was hilarious.
She's still so mad at us.
Love you, Soph.
I love you too.
Oh, and I believe that brings us to Cedar then.
Cool, I want to cut things. Namely, spider.
Alright. Start with...
Just the lack of context.
There it is.
I
5 damage.
Cut things. Fabric? Paper?
Spider.
Yep.
That tracks.
No, stop falling. Okay. Sorry. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I know for you.
Okay, 17 and 16, so those two don't hit. But the 30 and the 26, do they hit?
Yes, they will.
Sweet. At least I get to have some retribution for that.
Yes.
I feel like I deserve an extra hit dice for having to hear all that.
No, I think actually you're kind of
I'm
grossed
messing.
out, and it's disadvantage. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, so I got a 9, and a 14.
9 and 14 slashing.
Yes,
All right.
and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Gale, you find yourself able to move. So thank you for being patient through those rounds.
No worries.
What's weird about the situation and your natural affinity for medicine and healing is that happened a lot faster than it should have.
I was going to say, because last session we said it would normally take about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered this shit.
So, do with that what you want. But you're prone and down. But you can do your thing. You can rejoin.
Okay, that horrifying thought is a future Gale thought. I'm gonna use my action. And Gale is on like 17 hit points, so he's gonna cast Heal at 6th level, regain 70 hit points.
That's the ambulance coming for Gale.
Right.
A cab.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gale is healed up for 70 hit points. He's gonna look a bit better. And getting up, that's my half my movement to get up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been down for a while, so I'm just... Which is 30 feet. Okay, so that's 15 feet to get back up again. So I've still got half my movement and my bonus action. Use my spell. Okay, whereabouts am I? I'm there. I'm going to... just want to double check my stuff. Sorry, I've been trying to think. Okay, cool. Am I currently engaged?
No, I thought you were still single last I checked. I mean, I know you got kissed, but I don't think it really meant anything to her.
I was biting back the joke.
This might be the moment that I cry on stream.
You are basically on the grounds of combat. So 5 feet behind you is a void of darkness that's growing, right? And in front of you is a loaf. So you are kind of engaged.
It's a loaf.
Well, I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to shimmy my ass back there. And Gale's going to look a bit large. I'm going to shrink her down just slightly. And that's my turn.
Okay, so healed and ran. It's on brand for Gale. Kidding.
That was mean.
Dana.
Fuck you.
It's better than the wizard decides to be a frontliner.
Data, you're up.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to reactivate Blade Song as it has ended. And then I'll trade my movement to hold my action.
Okay. That'll bring us to
and then
home.
So I can use a bonus action.
You can strength out first if you want.
Okay, yeah.
So you can try.
Ooh. Do I still get that bonus die?
No. You don't feel inspired from from Gale.
Okay, 18.
Okay. You are still restrained, but I'll give you a bonus action.
Okay. Bonus action, quicken spell and twin spell. Actually, no. Neither of those. I'll save that for next turn. I am going to holy weapon Dana.
Okay.
Where?
That costs 2 sorcery points?
No. What?
Quicken spell?
Does it?
Yeah.
So it does. Okay. But that is going to be Ohm's turn. Going back to Dana for with the held action. She will unleash 2 attacks.
Perfect.
First attack is a 24. Second attack is a 28. Do both of those hit?
Yep.
Perfect. So that is 9 slashing.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. Plus that stuff is 25 slashing total.
Okay.
And then we'll do our psychic. $25 psychic.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too late to add charges from the tattoo?
I thought you just said last turn you burned the last 2.
No.
Then no, go ahead.
Okay. And then radiant damage is 24.
Okay. And is that all?
No, I'm doing the necrotic damage right now for the tattoo.
Gotcha.
So those 40 necrotic damage, reduce to 20, reduce to 10 healing. So 20 damage, 10 healing.
Perfect. Okay. Ooh, this is exciting.
No, it's not.
No, it's good. It's good.
But that is both of my turns.
Okay. Kidus, you're up.
Damage, haste, or heal.
Damage or haste?
All right. Let's see. Okay, so my choices are. Whoa, I'm hearing echoes.
We're echoing a bit.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's me.
Okay. So, fireball or haste.
My wizard main instincts are telling me one thing.
Because it's a
Haste.
8d6 fireball or haste on cedar.
Ooh.
I'm gonna defer to Rain on this one.
I'm actually gonna say haste Dana.
Okay.
Can I haste Dana?
Yeah, why couldn't you?
Well, it's just a matter of getting over to
Cedar.
you. Yeah, but it's a matter of getting next to you with touching. Unless I could move my
Yeah, you're familiar.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move my servant over to Dana and haste her.
Your burb.
My what?
Jefferson.
You're good.
Jefferson. Jefferson's got to move over and be like, beep, and crawl under Dana's armor and just go, boop, and haste. And then, let me see where I'm at. If I move, because where my feet are is like over 5 feet away from the spider dragon. If I move, would that get op attack?
You would, yeah.
It's because the spider dragon has like a 15-foot attack range.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking. So I guess she's just going to stay stuck here for now.
Okay.
All right, that will be my turn.
Okay, so the first time, Dragon will move on his own. And we will see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus Wolf is going to be in that too. I hope you guys like necrotic damage.
No.
I don't like it.
I love it.
It's from thematically.
I need a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, with Loth in there too. Alright, I need a dex from everybody except for Gale.
Okay.
Dex save?
Yep.
Okay.
12.
12?
17.
Okay, 17.
Okay, so that is a dirty 30 and a 21.
Okay. Go figure, that's my good save. I got a nat 20 from both. Okay. So, Cedar and Kittis failed. Dana and succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
So what you guys actually see is a black flamed wall appear in a straight line through all of you. And it is now persistent on the battlefield. As this black flame pierces up from the ground in which you're walking. However, the flames are not what hurts you. You notice that there are tiny microscopic spiders floating around inside the firewall, being carried by the heat as they swarm, thousands of them, inside the crevices of your armor, your ears. The tear ducts of your eyes begin to burn as you realize they're biting you. And this is now a permanent fire object on the battlefield. It's a 15-foot by 40-foot wide wall. And so I will be rolling damage here in a second. So 10, 15,
I hate this.
So visceral.
24, 28.
This
So
has got to be against the Geneva Conventions.
28 to
Actually, the shopping list.
Cedar and Kittis. 14 necrotic to and Dana.
Wait, is that 28 necrotic purely?
Yeah.
So that would be half because I'm resistant, right?
Yes. So, yeah. So since you're naturally resistant to it, that would be half for you as well.
Okay, 14.
Okay.
Okay.
So that will be the dragon's turn. That'll bring us to Cedar, who starts your turn by taking 10 more poison damage.
Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna swords. I am going to swords.
I would like to swords.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, 22, 22, 19, 19.
To hit.
To hit, gotcha. And I will roll that. Uh, 14 and 14.
Okay, 14, 14, so 28 total.
And I'm gonna kind of run around back here. I'm still within range, so it's not an op attack, but I don't want to stand in the spider fire, which is not a sentence I thought I would ever be forced to have to say.
That is so cursed.
I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. I'm sorry you guys aren't.
No, I love it.
It's fun. Are you
No,
kidding me? We're having a great time. This is awesome. Are you kidding me?
Sorry, I'm just thinking. My brain is running. I'm sorry. I have a tendency to scout when I'm focusing.
No, this is like when I banter with Charisse. We flat out scared somebody in Edinburgh because some random guy thought we were fighting, and we were just
legit thought we were fighting. We were just bantering with each other. Neither of us were mad.
Right. We were just like, okay, we're not fighting, but thank you, I guess.
It was very sweet, but
he was very nice about it. He's like, these ladies, no, you don't have to fight, and I'm like, we weren't, but pop off, I guess.
Ooh, what are you oohing?
Phase 2.
No, phase 2. No, phase 2.
What do you mean?
What?
I thought the dragon was phase 2.
Who said phase 2?
We've not been in phase 2. I was just hoping that you gave up on these things, phase 2 things.
So, the original body of Lolth has taken damage to a point from all of your strikes, and what you actually notice is on your final strike, and you kind of cut into the flesh, and there is no resistance. It is completely hollow, as the 20-foot shell of Lolth falls forward and drops down what looks to be lifeless. And as you look up, you see what looks to be a completely unscathed 15-foot Drider with a smile on its face as she is now looking at you. And you know it's Lolth because you look down at the back of the body of Lolth that fell to the ground, and it's completely split open in the back. She is metamorphosized inside her body into another form, and she just stares at you, smiling sweetly.
Seer goes, Matryoshka bullcrap is that?
And Kittis recognizes this completely as she gets a flashback to the tower and the vision she received originally.
Oh. Oh.
So one of our first sessions, you guys received a vision.
Yeah, I remember the vision. I remember that's when Kittis realized God's kid die, technically.
So you see yourself slaying Lolth in the vision, and it came true. But here she stands before you again, a little bit smaller.
Let's go.
How many times we got to teach this lesson, old man?
Honestly.
So we'll let Gale go, and we'll see how this
Russian
round
nesting
goes.
doll of nightmares.
Right. So, having a look at the map.
That should be the title of session.
That is what I am going to title session.
So, having a little look at the map, I can see potentially, if I was to cast Blight between the dragon and the Lolth Drider, it's a 10-foot radius sphere. In theory, would I be able to get them both? Actually, no, because that's going to...
Yeah, so you're saying you want to cast a 10-foot sphere behind the two of them?
Well, actually, that... No, never mind that, because I've got another reason for casting that spell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast it just below where Lolth's counter is, encompassing Cedar. There is a reason. So Gel's going to cast Wither and Bloom on that little spot. Can I get Drider Lolth to make me a con save, please?
Con?
Yes, please.
Ooh, probably not actually.
When you say probably not,
I rolled a 2 plus 9, so 11.
okay, so she fails.
Jeez.
So she's going to take 5d8 necrotic damage. And there's a reason why I got Cedar into this, because as well as taking damage, one creature of my choice in that area, Cedar, can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Now I'm casting this at 5th level, which I believe means the number of hit dice can spend and added increased by one slot for each slot per second. So we are.
So we're at 4 hit die.
Exactly. So 4 hit die plus my spellcasting modifier. So if you roll 4 your hit die,
you can roll for 4d10 plus what, 6? Plus 5.
Roll for 4.
Sorry, plus 4.
Plus
Okay,
4. Yeah.
4d10.
Plus 4.
Plus 4 to heal.
Awesome. Okay. Wait, it's plus 4 to each of the dice rolls, right?
No.
No,
Okay,
plus 4
plus 4
to the
overall.
total.
Okay, I needed to know where the parentheses went.
Yeah, no worries.
10, 17, 25, 29 points of healing. Thank you very much.
No problem. I need to do mathematics now because I have some damage to total up. So it's 32 points of necrotic damage on.
Okay.
And that was one action because I fucking love Wither and Bloom. It is so fucking cool. I've now got my bonus action, my movement still. Let me just double check, see if there's anything I can do. Druid shit, I don't think there is as a bonus action, but you never know. Oh, I know what I can do with my bonus action, but I haven't done yet.
Ooh.
Now, Doku, what are your constraints on wild shape?
You'd have to use an action, but it's not a spell.
So combat wild shape I can do as a bonus action.
You circle the moon.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So why do you ask my limitations?
Well, just the forms that I can take.
Oh, I don't think. I mean, you can't be a dragon.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
But realistically, yeah. I mean, like any animal at this point, because you're high enough level that there really aren't too many CR limitations. I mean, your 8th level spell is like a giant eagle, but
he can do up to CR5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really, that's about the only limitation. And if there's something that you want that we need to think of, we can workshop it. But yeah, no, you're pretty good to go.
Cool. Because Gelsius is going to have a look. His form is going to start shifting, almost like ripples in a pool, as his form begins to liquefy, and he transforms himself into a water elemental.
Nice.
Now that will cost both of your charges.
Okay, cool, yeah. I've not spent any yet, so that is absolutely fine by me.
Awesome.
That's fun.
I know. And that's going to be Gel's turn for now. He has now shifted into a water elemental.
Okay. Dana, Dex.
Okay. 29.
Okay, so you saved, so we'll do that. 8 damage from the fire.
Okay.
You started your turn in. It's half as much. So you are in the fire still
Mhm.
from the dragon, but you're not restrained or limited or anything at the moment. So
Love it. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dana is going to move over here. And is Lolth still holding Ohm?
No.
Okay. Still, just from seeing how Lolth attacks, Dana is going to amplify another Blood Curse and cast Blood Curse of Bloated Agony on Lolth. So for the next minute, whenever Lolth makes any more than one attack on her turn, she takes 1d8 necrotic damage for every attack after her first.
Okay.
And then action, I'm gonna make 3 strikes since I'm hasted at Lolth. For a 28, a nat fucking 20, and a 29.
Okay.
I'm assuming all of those hit?
Yes and no.
What?
Okay.
She's going to use her reaction to Uncanny.
Okay.
The nat 20. So it'll roll normal damage.
That's fine.
Shit.
The game has changed.
Yes, it has. Okay, that is 32 magical slashing damage. Or sorry, magical piercing.
Okay.
And then after that, ooh, 38. Well, actually, wait, 38 plus. 36 plus 39 is 75, so plus 75 radiant damage.
Okay.
Shit.
And then, because of course we're not done, because I'm a bad person.
My gosh.
No notes.
2, 4, 3, 26, 4, 25, 5. No. Wait. 40. Okay, another 24 necrotic damage and 12 healing for me. And that is reduced already. Because it was initially 48.
Okay.
Nice.
Where did the 70 some odd radiant damage come from again? Just to clarify.
I have a radiant crimson right, which does 2d10. Which does 2d10. I'm hasted,
Yep.
and I have holy weapon.
So you had an extra attack in there. I think that's where
Yeah.
that came in. Beautiful.
But that is Dana's turn.
Okay. So Loth will take a turn then.
Okay.
Of course she will.
What if no?
What you said, but no.
Where's that web attack?
Ed?
Perfect. Okay. So she is now going to stand behind the dragon. So she's essentially free moving. Haven't gotten a chance to sign it yet. I'll get it in a second. She's free moving. So she has now did this. She's just gonna move around right here.
Do I get an opportunity attack as
No.
Leah? Okay.
No. She's this entire area.
Oh
is
right, she's
covered in
doing a
webs.
weird thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's free movement.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So she is going to throw out a spider web. So I need a strength essentially from everybody at this angle.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I have
That's
strength in this body.
Nat 20 for Leah. Or for Ohm, I should say.
28 for Cedar.
And a 23 for Dana.
Okay.
8 for Kiddos.
14.
And Cedar?
And 14 for Watergale.
Kiddos got a, what, an 8?
Yep.
Yeah. Strength is not my strong suit.
Oh, it's not Ohm's either. I have a -1 just like you.
Yep.
Okay. And what was Cedar's
I'm just
strength?
lucky because I got a nat 20.
28.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So Gale and Kiddos are restrained from the first one. The dragon will be throwing out his own. What's up?
Gale isn't. Gale isn't. He's immune.
He's immune to being restrained?
Restrained?
Yep.
Oh, because he's water.
Yeah.
Smart.
Cool.
There's many reasons why I chose this.
No, that's smart. Alright, and then I need another one from, in conjunction, the dragon will actually be doing its own web. But the only one that'll encompass is Dana and Ohm.
Okay.
So I need a dex.
Gotcha. Nat 20 and 35. Nat 20 for Leah, 35 for Dana, obviously.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect. So there are 2 webs on the field now. Basically, one overlaid the other. Loth laid one, and the dragon laid one as well. They did it in conjunction. And so, essentially, the dragons, though, is made of black spider webs. And as you kind of see them, they're actually also made up of tiny spiders shooting out webs as they float around. So it's a web of tiny spiders shooting spider webs to try to kind of encompass everybody. So now this entire area is kind of covered in webbing, which is going to make it very difficult to rain. So your movement's going to be halved, except for Gale's. And anyone in the webbing will have to make a save to be able to get out. Dana and Leah, not Leah, yeah, Dana and Ohm, you took your turns, right? And I'm going before.
Ohm has not. Dana has.
Dana has. Okay, so you are started your turn in the fire though. So that is 9 damage, just so.
To Ohm.
To Dana, who's moved.
Okay.
So because you're in the fire.
Gotcha.
And so there is that. So both of you guys resisted that, so that's absolutely fine. And this will expand, encompassing Gale. So Gale, your world goes completely black as the void expands around you on this turn as well. And I need a dex from you.
Does that counter dark vision then? Because it's magical.
You can't see anything. Even with dark vision, it's basically void.
Fair enough. And that was dex save, yeah?
Yep.
Ooh, 18.
Okay. So you saved, so you're able to kind of maintain your understanding of direction. So you would know how to get out.
Nice.
There will be another effect at the start of your next turn. And Kittis.
Wait, I thought Ohm was going.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still Lil's turn.
Oh, it's still Lil's turn.
Yeah.
Hey, why me?
Because you're closest. You're closest without going over. So we're probably gonna finish this round. I might have to go soon.
Okay.
So 26 to hit, 22 to hit.
Those both hit.
All right. So 2 legs. Well, 1 leg strikes you, and as you kind of reel from the first attack, her claws from her human hand that's sticking out of her the body, it claws you right across the face, and it literally cuts into the face and heals over as a scar instantly.
20s.
15,
That was Sophie.
31, 35, 39, 40, plus 14, 54 slashing damage across both of those attacks.
Okay.
And you are restrained by webbing as well. So we'll resolve that on the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Dragon went. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Is going to action. Let's see, do I have slots left for it? I should. No. Using my last 6th level slot, I'm going to twin spell heal and heal myself and Kittis for 70 hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to. What is over on the eastern side, like right here?
So
Is that just like a gap, or is that a wall, or what?
it's like a wall rock. Yeah.
Okay. Is this part? Can you stand on this, or
You would have to go around it, and that's all.
can I? If I can fly?
That's river. That's
Okay.
river that's on fire. So you would hover over it, but you would have to go around the rock to the north or south.
Okay. I will circle around, and could I get like right here?
Let me see. What's your flight?
My flight is 30.
So 15. No, so it'd be 20 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You'd probably get between the 2 rocks right over here.
Okay.
Because it was.
I'll pull back a little bit.
Okay.
And then let's see. Do I have any good bonus actions? You know, bonus action, hidden step, gonna turn invisible. And that is my turn.
Okay. You're like, I need out, please. Kittis.
So I roll strength to try to get out.
Yep.
So let's do that. 10.
Okay. So
I'm still stuck.
You are restrained completely by 2 sets of webs, actually, as they just kind of cover your whole body.
I have 2 sets of webs.
Yep.
I only had to roll for one of these.
Yeah, if your strength failed, you'd have to roll a dex.
Oh, I have to roll a dex now?
Well, you're stuck, so...
Oh.
Well, no, he means if your strength succeeded.
Yeah, if your strength succeeded, you'd have to roll a dex.
Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know what I want to do. 'Cause I'm debating on, because I'm like, I only have 1 3rd level left, and I could possibly cast Fireball. That'd be my last 3rd level. Heck. Don't you hate it when you start running out of shit?
What are the constitutions for, or what are the spell? Fireball?
Fireball? It would be a dex save.
I'm wondering if you
But...
can. So, you have to move, yeah, because so you actually have like movement, like hand movements to be able to cast that spell.
Wait, I thought just more of my entire body's stuck.
Well, you're pinned basically. You can, like, if it was verbal only, you could make a case where like I yell the spell and it appears in front of me and I shoot it.
Can you cast it through the familiars?
No, because
no, it has to be touch.
It has to be a touch spell through familiars. I could heal up. I could heal Dana up more. How's Dana doing?
No, don't do that. Dana's great.
That's what I was thinking. This is so stupid. Heck, if I can't use my hands.
Now you have the opposite problem from earlier.
It's the opposite problem from earlier. It's the same problem, just different thing.
Same problem, different font.
It is, because all of them require this.
Yeah, if there's an S on your spellcast, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
work. All of them do.
I think you're gonna have to call it.
Yeah, I think so. Cause I'm like, I don't have. Don't have that. Don't have that. I can't put my goggles on either, can I?
Mm.
Unless they're like on your head, you like.
Wiggle.
Oh my gosh, please.
So
please do that. That'd be so funny.
What's up?
Like, I just wiggle my eyebrows to get my goggles over my eyes to look.
Like the Oreo cookie challenge.
You will see a ton of magic in this domain everywhere. Every spider web is glowing a pale blue. The spell flame that's ignited the river is glowing. Everything else aside from magical glowing seems to be completely blacked out in the goggles, though, as your goggles cannot actually see the artificially created zone that of Lilith's domain.
Okay.
So that'll bring us to Cedar to end the round and actually the session for the day.
Oh wow. I'm going to fly up and hit her with the sword.
So there's two things that happen as you do this.
You
will not be able to reach her because you gotta around the rock. So that's 5. How much is your flying?
I should have 30, I think.
So that's 15. Going that direction is 15 feet because it's difficult terrain because of the spider webs.
But I'm flying.
And they're encompassing the entire area from ceiling to floor.
It's not just the floor.
Dang it!
Yeah. So,
okay.
So you would be able to get to about right here, not within striking range. You would also be starting and ending your turn in fire. So you would have to roll.
Do you want to go a different direction?
I want to go a different direction. So I was like right here beforehand. So.
You could always make your way across, like where Ohm is.
All right, not the pressure, but I got 1 minute left on session, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a choice.
Okay, I'm going over to Ohm, and then can I throw a hand axe?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna throw a hand axe. Actions. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll for that. Sweet. That would be 29.
Which that was an 18. That's a crit for you.
Yeah, okay, so I crit with that. So that's just doubling my damage, right?
Yeah, well, that's doubling your d6. So whatever you roll on the d6, double it.
Okay, so I rolled a 1, so we're gonna just have... Okay, that's 7 hit points. It's something. It's not much, but it exists.
Damage is damage.
Very true. Aiming for the head.
Was that her or Lolth or the dragon?
Wolf.
Okay.
The dragon technically don't have any beef. Yet.
Yeah.
Wolf doesn't have much beef.
Alright. So is that the turn then?
We got a whole burger.
Guess so.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess so.
Do got a jet. We'll be
Bye,
in
everyone!
touch soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See y'all
See you later,
next time.
everybody.
Oh.